Going from a real gorilla tag ghost that can fly to a mysterious big wall in front of city, here is 7 untold secrets about gorilla tag. Anywhere from the casual to competitive to even the minigames players, you won't know any of these. And if you end up knowing any of these, you might just be a gorilla tag staff. From simple stuff like why did the balloon turn around, to some difficult stuff like how did Doug the Bug actually get here? Why doesn't he just fly away? And today, that's what I'm gonna be trying to answer inside of this video. And one of the craziest secrets is you not subscribing. And no one else tells you this, so please consider hitting the subscribe button so you can claim your OG ticket. You're gonna want to be there before we hit 400k. So let's get started with our first one. Now, the first thing we were never told about is, well, this right here. And right here. This right here is called the secret tunnel. Or at least it used to be called that. You see, earlier days in the game, which I'll show you guys later, if you walked in the forest, went over to the beach map, you would be met with just a wall. No beach map, no nothing. And this is what this looks like. It was just a wall with like a door-looking shape. What? And absolutely no one knows why it was there, and it's been there since the beginning of the game. If you didn't play the game in the beginning, you probably don't know about this. Does anybody know about the secret door?
No.
Like the old secret tunnel. Secret door? Has it always been open?
It's been open for a year now.
Has this always been open? Has this always been here? Yeah. As you can see, it's 50-50 whether people know it or they don't know it. Now, Gorilla Tag never told us why it was there or why it even opened, but the community turned it into the secret door, and then they finally opened it. Now, to this day, there's still a mystery of why there was a door there. Besides that, it's pretty untold, and here's an example of me playing older updates with the door in it. This right here is the slide beta. This is in January of 2022. They still do have the double walls and a bunch of stuff, but the only thing different is this slides, and it's, well, the winter update. Whee! They have a snowman and tons of stuff. The crazy part is, I can't even pick up the snow on the ground. So as you can see, we still do have the secret door. I'm pretty sure this was a bug and it didn't mean to be a door, but everybody, I guess, made it a door. Okay, now we're in one of Gorilla Tag's best updates. That is the Halloween update. Wait, there's 3 people online? How is that possible? They have the Lucy, same year as slide beta, and you will notice that there's actually a crack under the thing. And if you go to look under there, this is the oldest update I have. It doesn't even have Hunt. Or they meant to do it, but yeah, here's it in the 2021 Christmas update. As you can see, before it opened up, it was around for way too long. Now let's get on to number 2. Which is, well, the story of Lucy. Now, if you don't know who Lucy is, basically, it's a Gorilla Tag ghost that comes around every Halloween. What she does is she chases you and gets faster and faster until she picks you up. Why are you getting so fast? No! Then you just, like, die. Okay, I'm kidding. She just, like, drops you. Now, if you still don't understand why this is a secret, let's take it all the way back to Halloween of 2022. Now, in this update, Lucy had a spawn point in every single map inside the game. The scary part isn't why is Lucy here or what Lucy does, it's of how did Lucy actually die. Only hints we get is RIP Lucy and this skeleton coming out of the ground. And Gorilla Tag never tells us either. Now, there's been tons of videos online trying to guess what happened and making up stories. So far, we've never got a real answer from Gorilla Tag telling why or how Lucy is here. Now, a lot of people can say that Lucy came from the science experiment right here, but this came here 2 years after Lucy. Plus, there's a different one that spawns right here, and it's even got its own place to stay. Ah! Oh, I thought that was like an actual like ghost or something. What the heck? And I would say so far, this is one of Gorilla Tag's most untalked about and untold secrets. Kind of like Herobrine from Minecraft, no one can figure it out and no one knows why it's there. What the heck is happening?
Who wants to be in a video?
How are you in the ground? Like in the Halloween update, do you know how Lucy got here?
Yeah.
How did Lucy... Where are you going? So it's safe to say that no one else knows either, except Lucy themselves. Hey, how did you get here? How did you become a ghost? Okay, if I look away, will you kill me? Ah! Being said, I think it's time to get on to number 3. Wait, I have 5 fingers. Now, this is something that people have actually figured out in the Gorilla Tag community. And this secret is no longer a secret. What? Taking your way in the city and finding the info booth. Inside here, there's a pretty big secret. Actually, you can't even see it. And it has been here since the start of the game. Go here, and... it's gone. No way. Is it behind here? This is for the first time since it came out that it has not been here. Away and looking right under the sign, it would say peace in caves. But a lot of players seem to figure out that it said place in caves. And this would make sense because in every single lobby inside of the game, you will notice that there's a leaderboard somewhere. But for the caves map, it was right at the entrance. You go down and you would see it straight to your left. Actually, let me show you. Down here, and then we turn left. Never mind, wrong caves. Going down here and turning to your left. right about here. Where to go? I'm assuming since this got switched over here, the sign and the text no longer exist. What? And as I said again, the city revamp is the first update. This wasn't here. And it's still stuff that players don't know about. And this is something that Gorilla Tag has never told us. And we kind of had to figure out all by ourselves. But now I think it's time to get on to number 4. Wait, why am I naked? Which is the darkest, the scariest, one of the weirdest things inside of Gorilla Tag. That scary dark thing is Doug the Bug. Also Matt the Bat and all of them. But something Gorilla Tag has never told us is how Doug the Bug actually got here. One day, you just walk out into Gorilla Tag's forest and randomly see a bug flying around. Then without knowing, you try to touch it and you can just pick it up.
And then you can just eat the bug.
And it is really cool and it's a pixelated gorilla game. The thing is, how does Doug the Bug survive? What does he eat? And what does he do?
Bruh.
And the main question is, how did he get here? Now you just assume he spawned here or flew into the map, but here's the thing. If you go outside of the Gorilla Tag map and look literally anywhere, there's only Gorilla Tag and its maps. So does this mean there could be other living places and like societies inside of Gorilla Tag? Gorilla Tag never told us this. They also never told us the name of the bug or anything. The community came together and named the bug. It gets even weirder than that with Doug the Bug. Now someone like Mark the Shark makes sense. There's a giant ocean and it spreads so far. So he probably just found his way here and somehow got lost in the caves. But however, what doesn't make sense, it's Matt the Bat. And how does Matt the Bat also live and survive? We could drink the water down here, but he doesn't have anything to eat. Again, it is a game, but also, again, how did he get here? The Gorilla Tag never tells us the backstory of the animals or why they exist. But the weirder part is, if we're gorillas, then why can't they talk, walk, and run around? On Valentine's, there was a green one that actually went with Doug the Bug. Along with that came all of the Doug the Bug babies. So it's really weird, and why are you guys looking at me? So it's a really strange thing and a secret that no one knows about. Number 5 is a beta blocker. This is something that only the people that played the beta could actually see in-game. But somehow I got my hands on it. Lemming, please don't ban me. Now, walking in the city right now, you just look over and you walk straight in. But with the beta blocker, yeah. This crazy, almost scary looking thing pops up. Oh, and you get stuck. Yeah, okay. It blocks this way and it blocks this way until you press this 10 times. Thanks so much for helping with tests before. This is the live version, so everyone you do here is now permanent. Basically, I'm assuming they gave them tons of shiny rocks. They could buy anything they want, and basically, when they clicked everything right here and got on, everything they did in that beta went away. If you want to continue, please press I read it all 10 times. And note that now if you're trying to attempt purchase currency, you will be spending your real money. No, this was only a select few people. Not a lot of people got this, and if they did, they played in the early days. But this has never came back since. So I'm gonna go ahead and press this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go. It's gone forever. So now I walked in the forest, and we're gonna go backwards all the way over here. And there's nothing. We can just walk in and play the game as normal. Now, I'm assuming Gorilla Tag did talk about this way back when the game was not popular and there was barely anybody playing. This isn't really a secret or something untold. This is just something that not a lot of people know about. So I guess it's just more like a regular secret. Well, that's pretty much it for number 5. If anybody in the comments or anybody that knows got to experience the temp blocker, please tell me. Now, number 6 is something that only happened one day inside of Gorilla Tag. Besides that, you would have to look at it online or see it somewhere else. And that is the weird, creepy mask cosmetic that was shown in the April Fool's update. Basically, around 2 years ago, if you're watching in 2024, on April 1st, they decided to release an update that not only changed the time of day, but everyone inside the game was wearing a human mask. Most of the people were calling it human tag or gorilla human mask tag. But besides that, it's self-explanatory. It's April Fool's, everybody knows, and they're just pranking us. But that also means that humans exist. So this is kind of the opposite of Untold of why they did it. It's more of Untold why they didn't bring it back. Now, the human mask has not been out since that April Fool's update 2 years ago. This is also one of those things that's like only a little bit of players know. This April Fool's, you could ride Doug the Bug and go really small, and basically you're just riding around everywhere. One before that, every time you change your name, you change to different sizes, whether it be really small or giant, as big as the game. And this made sense because it was like a prank, I guess, and the game was changing. But the one time they used something that didn't change the game or any of its functions, all you had was a creepy mask, and it has not been back since. By that, I mean like cosmetics that are on your face, on your body, or literally anywhere inside the game that you can't get off. It would be pretty cool and pretty strange, but they have not done it yet. Now, for the last untold secret, which is kind of strange to me, this is one of the strangest things in the game. And it would be the lights. I'll be like, Cup, how are the lights the strangest thing? Well, you tell me, how are the lights running without any electricity? If you go on top right here, you will see there's no solar panels and no nothing. Maybe this is an antenna. Right now, we are in the middle of the woods, and if it was nighttime, all of the lights right here would be on. Now, if you go over here, you will notice that city makes sense. Everything is glowing. I mean, there's just tons of construction everywhere. You can actually see the power lines right here, and it runs all the way through the city. This one isn't on, but yet there's still light almost everywhere. And there's an entire fuse box ready to power this entire thing. And what even powers the computers? The computer can be written off as like a drawing board and basically you're scribbling on it instead of actually typing. Because, I mean, this changes and, like, there's no computer by it. But tons of stuff doesn't make sense, and there's secrets hidden behind Gorilla Tag that they have not told us. Stuff like the speaker, these entire light posts, and even the lamps on the tree. And it looks like it's legit connected to absolutely nothing inside the game, which is really strange. But besides that, I think that's enough leaking secrets of Gorilla Tag, and it's gonna be the end of the video. And if you did enjoy, please make sure to subscribe and tell me down below if you want to see more of these videos. And as always, for your mission, if you made it this far, comment down sunglasses and your favorite type. 1, 2, 3, or 4. So I'll see you guys next video.